Hey, question
Yes.
for you.
Answer.
Why
Maybe.
can't you trust spring trees?
A spring tree?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
because they're shady.
Wow.
Welcome,
Wow.
April Fools. So we're in April, obviously.
And that was not an April Fool's joke. It
Well,
was
that's a
real.
spring. It's a spring joke. So it's
No, I mean my story was actual
oh,
story, not April
oh
Fool's. I wish it was a April Fool.
yeah. So yeah.
But I
That's
like your joke. That was a good one.
I told a chemistry joke in honor of April Fools, but I didn't get a reaction.
Where's the cheesy
Right?
ding yep in the background? Cue that. Oh Lord. That was
What?
that was lovely. Lovely joke.
Was that not awesome?
I was waiting for it and then I was like, "Oh wait." That was the joke. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from your favorite brother sister duo, sharing relatable life experiences, some tips and tricks, and a whole lot of stories. Oh my God. Um, my car is having issues again. Remember what the oil?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you. So I needed to get an oil change anyway. Sorry, this is not
Okay.
related to our topic. I'll tell you another time.
No,
It's
no.
just a disaster.
How bad? Did it
Um,
blow up?
no, it didn't blow up. Thank God it did not. Oh, you're rude.
Go on. We get time for a new one then.
No, but I do have to get a new engine. Long story short.
Do you really?
Yup. Because yeah, so we were driving to go to the grocery store, and as I was slowing down to brake, it started to feel like a little shaky vibration thing again. Not as bad as it was that one time. And I knew I needed to get an oil change, but it was only like a little bit over the number on the sticker, it says. So I was planning to get it done this week anyway, like on Thursday. Well, or yeah, just I was planning to get it done. And yeah, so I had to, and there was a cop following me too, because like this lady keeps braking all weird. I'm like, "Oh, great. I'm not doing anything wrong." But I pulled into a parking lot and I immediately checked the oil and it was so bad. So low. Like I don't even know
All right.
how
So
it
here's a
wasn't
question.
shaking more. It
Are,
was so
is
bad.
the are they warranty in the engine?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's not anything for me to pay.
Okay.
So
Cool.
it's just
Cool.
a hassle
It
because we
is.
have to go back and forth because we already did this before. But yeah, the guy was like, "Oh yeah," because when I went in, I went in saying like all the information, so they can't be like, "Oh no, you don't know what you're talking about," because
Right.
I'm a girl. So I went in and I was like, "Yeah, I already had this problem, blah blah blah," and I checked the oil and it was barely anything in there. He's like, "Oh, okay." So I knew what I was talking about, first of all, which is important, I think, for all the women to know about those things.
Yeah,
And
they're not saying,
checking your
"Oh,
oil
that's
is
pendeja," right?
whatever. Yeah. Well, no, yeah. But I know we went to the dealer, so
Right.
but yeah, checking the oil is super easy. So, because I had to learn how to do it all the time.
Right.
But yeah, it was so low. And I told the guy, and he's like, "Oh, okay." Like, she knows. I was like, "Yeah, I've had this issue before. We had the combustion cleaning, we had this, we had that." I said, they wouldn't give me a new engine. So, and and of course, since I didn't have an appointment, we waited 2 hours.
What? They got a
Jackson and I,
Starbucks there?
no, they did have coffee and they had a goldfish like dispenser thing. Thank God for Jackson. Oh, I mean, they had coffee there, but I
Right.
mean, it was fine. But yeah, it was a pain in the butt because it was obviously unexpected, so I didn't have like any
Right.
snacks or activities or anything, and like
Gotta
it was
be
just
prepared.
Jackson and I was like, okay, well, he was great, he was fine, whatever.
The most
Anyway,
important thing is you guys are safe.
yes, and that's why I was like right away when I noticed that I'm like, nope, we're not going to the grocery store, we're going straight to the dealership.
Right. No, for sure.
So it was, yeah, it was kind of a disaster, but the guy had said that it's worse this time. So
Okay.
he said he was gonna push it through try to, because you have to go through so many like checks before you can get the engine,
Yeah.
unfortunately. And I get it, and I told the guy, I know it's not your fault, and this is what we have to do, but like I've already been through this, and it was a big pain in the
Right.
butt. But so, yeah,
Okay.
that's where I'm at with that car situation yet again.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Well,
But
keep us
I mean,
posted.
we're alive, so
Yep.
it could have been worse, I guess. Anyway, that was my little
Hey.
rant that I had to tell you. If anybody else had those oil combustion issues,
Well, we
you
will
know,
cover that topic. I think it's an important one, and how
your
to
girl
handle
can
it.
relate. That's
Yep.
for
Yep.
sure.
For sure. You've been through this. Hey, question
Yes.
for you.
Answer.
Why
Maybe.
can't you trust spring trees?
A spring tree? I have no idea.
Because they're shady.
Wow.
Welcome,
Wow.
April Fools. So we're in April, obviously.
And that was not an April Fool's joke. It
Well,
was
that's
real.
spring. It's a spring joke. So it's
No, I mean my story was actual
oh,
story, not April Fool's. I wish it was a April Fool,
yeah.
but I like your joke. That was a good one.
I told a chemistry joke in honor of April Fools, but I didn't get a reaction.
Where's the cheesy
Right?
ding yep in the background? Cue that. Oh Lord, that was lovely, lovely joke.
Was that not awesome?
I was waiting for it, and then I was like, oh wait, that was the joke. You're
Welcome
special.
to spring, everyone, and welcome to Two Voices, One Life podcast.
Yes.
Today
Hello,
we bring
everyone.
to you something special. Today's special is what, Lisa?
April Fool's Day. Like,
April Fools, yeah. So April Fools, for who? For the fools.
for the fools, and yet there is plenty of fools.
Yes.
Like, plenty of fools.
We're going to go outside of our norm here, where we're going to kind of cover like April Fools, like doing jokes and pranks on people. And we're going to tell some stories about April Fools, who's a fool, because the fools, things that they did to try to get away with the crimes or whatever the case was. So that's what we're going after. Because there was some really
Yeah.
people out there they're truly and honestly just fools, you know?
Yes.
It's like
Yes.
you spend all your life trying to be a good criminal, and it's like, you big dummy, you left your driver's license inside of the freaking jewelry store you were breaking into with your home address on it.
Right. It's
You
just
know,
like,
it's like you might as well go ahead and put some thumbprints on there. Photo,
right.
just do it
Take a
all.
picture of yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
let's go ahead and post it on Facebook saying, "Hey, I'm robbing this place." You know.
for real.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so that's that. So we're gonna do that, and then Lisa was just telling us a little bit about her little car problems that she's having. Apparently, she's been through this before. Make a long story, really try to make it as short as possible. Is that
Super short.
Lisa's little, or not say little, but her Hyundai, not
Palisade.
Palisade, yeah, is, and it's a high oil consumption engine, so it's using more than normal. It's got a defect in it. So before oil changes within that duration, it's burning through the oil really fast, and
Right.
you don't
Much
know that
quicker.
unless you check all the time, right? That
Right.
that hey, you're down on oil, so that potentially you can blow up your engine or lock it up, as they say, because you have
Correct.
no oil in
And
it.
yeah,
So she's been
it's
through
a
this
weird,
before.
shaky feeling. It's not a fun time.
No,
But
so yeah, she says the whole thing was shaking like it was making a milkshake.
Jackson in the back seat, he said, "My butt is vibrating." I said, "Yeah, yeah, we're going to get it fixed."
So she's in all that. So apparently they're going to go through, and I already started doing all the tests and putting the claims in to
Yeah.
get her a new engine. So keep us posted and let us know what's going on. So if anybody else has gone through this, send us some info. It'd be really
Yeah, let
interesting
me
to
know
see
how long it
people.
took because we've gone through this before, and we went through all the steps, and they did some kind of a cleaning, and they said that was supposed to fix it but it was more of a temporary fix as
Yeah.
this is 2 years later.
Yeah. Now they're
So,
probably hoping
yeah.
you would got rid of it.
Well, I remember at that time I told you like I was gonna get a brand new car, so I said, forget this. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna, because it was a pain in the butt going back
Well, you
and
gotta have
forth.
new engines, so it'd be like having a brand new car if
Well,
they do it right.
exactly.
You
So,
know. So,
so now I'm like, okay, well, if I get a brand new engine, then this will be fine. So,
well, you know the best way to break in a new engine. Breaking in is like when it's fresh. You
hmm.
break it into everything seals up properly, and you got rings that go around these pistons, blah blah blah. Right. So to
Right,
break
right.
in an engine properly, like a high performance engine, what they do
Hmm.
is they have different acceleration speeds of RPMs up and down, and then a really long period of like coasting driving. So when you get this new engine, the good way to fix that or to break it
Hmm.
in is just to drive down to Nashville. That'd be an excellent way to break it in.
Oh, that's how to break it in. I mean, that'd put some good miles on it.
Yeah.
Test it
April
for
Fools.
sure.
No, that's true though. That is true. All right. So let's get started with some of these who's a fool.
Well,
So
I did find a quick little history about it from like the
oh,
history website, the History Channel. There, there's a lot of like going back and forth. So I'm like, who made this up? Like, why is this a thing to begin with? Um, and there's a lot of different answers. So this is the best one that I could find, and it was from the History Channel. It said something about when France was changing their calendars. I guess they used to have different kinds of calendars for different parts of the year, like springtime, fall time. For the seasons, they had different calendars. And so when they were going to change to the they decided to change to a different calendar. Other people in different countries didn't know about it yet because they don't have phones. Like the only way of it was word of mouth, like to tell people. So it took a longer time to get it to the other areas. So they made fun of people because they weren't following the correct calendar that France started on. They went there's So that's why it became a joke because they saw, oh well, they're not following this calendar. So it's kind of silly. I
gotcha.
thought that that's
Yeah.
really weird. Like that's how it started. But they would start doing the tricks on people just by simple things that said that they would tell people, they would send them on phony errands, like to make them go out of their way. And then they were starting to put fake tails on the people. So I don't know if it was like what kind of tail, like maybe just hair, I guess, or signs that said kick me. So that's really what I found out, but I thought that's still really strange that that's like how it was started, just because of the calendar that people didn't follow because they didn't know.
That's
But
interesting. That's
I don't
interesting.
know. It was interesting. It was very strange,
Yep. It's
strange way.
it's yeah, it's just a silly prank day, joke day, right?
Right, and then that's what
Yeah.
it became. Like it just became more and more known, and yeah, then people started taking it more seriously and doing crazier jokes or silly. Some are extreme, some are little, but
I've
that's what
got an
I.
excellent prank. If you live with anybody
Hmm.
who likes Oreos,
Oh no!
scrape out the cream in the middle between the Oreos
Hmm.
and replace it with toothpaste.
Ew! Oh, that's disgusting.
The other one
Ew!
is if you haven't lived with anybody who likes brownies,
Oh no!
get construction paper, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Brown construction paper, and you
Right.
cut out an E out of the construction paper. So it's brown E.
Oh God. Oh yeah, I made you some brownies. That's funny. You're
But really,
silly.
like the other one would be put saran wrap over the toilet
The
seat.
toilet seat?
Yeah,
Yeah, I did that
with some
once to
gel.
somebody.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I also put colored, like a food coloring and toothpaste in the tube.
No, you
Yeah.
didn't. Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah. After that joke, I was not allowed to do any of them ever again. I took it too
Imagine
far. I
why.
guess.
You
Took it a
probably
little
did,
too
but it's
far.
okay. It's
But yeah,
okay.
I'm not one that like does April Fool jokes anymore. Like when I was
Yeah.
younger, I did it just because I thought it was funny, I guess. But not really anything
Crazy.
serious. Or
Yeah.
no, definitely not.
I
The
see the
toothpaste, I think, was the only thing, and I was older, so.
get clear packing tape and do it from door jam to door jam, like over the
Oh, that would be a good one.
like right at face height. Bam! Right into us. April Fools. All
That would
right.
be funny.
So I'm
So
gonna
we found some
read.
fools. Yeah, tell us about these fools that you found.
So yeah. So basically, I found a fool story. So there was three teens robbing a store with mask on. One of them is token chubby dumb friend, and we call him CDF. Let me see if I can remember. I can't even see it. Man, that was dumb. So we're gonna skip that. I didn't even read it. So dude walks into the bank and writes a demanding letter on the back of a copy of his own birth certificate, and was wearing cut off T-shirt and showed his tattoos. Was wearing gym shorts with one of the orange sneakers. Did this while wearing his ankle monitor. Left his ID and demand note in the bank parking lot. Passed the cops responding to the call and got nervous and started tossing cash out the window.
Oh
Did
my God.
it prove a point to his girlfriend? That's why he did it. Girlfriend and roommate called the cops as soon as he showed up. He waives his Miranda rights, taken into custody within 20 minutes. He got he got about $700, and this is why they call it a dope. What a
That
fool!
dummy.
So that's kind of like where I was going before. Is like guy broke into a jewelry store. It's a true story. Broke into the
Right.
jewelry store. He actually went into the jewelry store. And later on in the evening, they closed the jewelry store out. They didn't check the bathrooms, and he was in the bathroom hiding out, apparently above the ceiling. They closed the store, and he got locked inside of the store. He couldn't get out, right? He was locked in
Right,
there. So he
right.
got all the jewelry and he was trying to get out and he couldn't get out. And he tried like different ways and he was cutting himself, trying to get out of this scenario, out of the different ways. Well, he couldn't get out and he ended up calling 911 so they can come get him out of the jewelry store.
Oh, jeez. What a dummy. Meanwhile, he left all his DNA and blood probably all over
Oh,
with the
yeah. So he
glass.
wasn't going to get away with it anyways.
No, but the fact that you call the 911
Yeah.
for help,
So
that's
there's some knuckleheads out there. So
oh god,
there's,
yeah.
yeah. A Florida man was caught. Let me see. Lisa wrote down this one. Let me see. A Florida man. Here, you do that, Lisa. The Florida man, right there,
There's a couple. Let's
right
see.
there. Yeah.
Okay, I've found some of these, and a lot of them are Florida man like stories. Like I don't know what it is about Florida, but there's some dumb crimes apparently. A Florida man was arrested after he drove through a closed beach into the ocean. During his arrest, he can be heard telling the deputies that he just wanted to surf and it's not his fault that his truck don't surf. Like, what is that? Like,
That is
why?
funny.
That it's not his fault that the truck doesn't
Oh
want to
my god.
surf. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how intoxicated were you? I feel like, or are you just really that dumb? I don't know. But
Oh
yeah.
my god. It takes all kinds,
Uh,
right? That's what my
no,
father-in-law says. Takes
There
all
is
kinds.
all kinds, and it's scary that there is. But yeah,
Yeah.
there's this other one. It's also a Florida man. A Florida man was caught on video purchasing a mask from a gas station before he decided to walk across the street and burglarize an unlocked bank, according to the Martin County Sheriff. So this really did happen. With the help of security footage, he was later found and arrested because he went and bought the mask from across the street. He was charged with burglary, I can't even speak.
Burglary.
Yes, thank you. Despite that, the fact that the only thing he walked away was with the mask that set him back $5. So he didn't even really get to steal anything.
Oh
What a
my
dummy.
God. What a dummy. January, okay, Operation Fool Around and Find Out bust. Speaking about Florida, here we go. Polk County,
Right?
Florida. Sheriff Grady Judd, who is the greatest sheriff around. If anybody has not
Oh
heard
yeah,
of
I
Sheriff Grady,
remember hearing about him when Mom and Dad lived there.
look him up. He's like, I wish we could have him here.
He doesn't take no
Oversaw
crap, but yeah.
Exactly. Sheriff Grady Judd oversaw an undercover operation that resulted in 255 arrests, including many repeat offenders who, despite having extensive criminal histories, foolishly continued to commit crimes in the area. There's one of his is Operation Fool Around and Find Out, April Fools. And that's what they were doing. They were actually having stories or getting the people that had records and calling them and saying, hey, you just won this 70-inch television. Come and pick it up
Right.
on April Fool's Day. And they wouldn't show up to their court hearing, but they would show up to go pick up this TV. And they got busted. So
That's a good way to get them, though. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
you do what you gotta do, I guess.
The
People are gonna
burglar
go for
who
free.
All right, for sure. The burglar who left fingerprints, Shanton County, and a story of illustration of incompetence of many criminals. A man named Shanton robbed a safe, but left behind his hat and thumbprints, making it easy for investigators to identify him.
That's dumb.
Who's a fool?
Yeah, like that is so silly. Like yeah, I really don't understand if people are that dumb.
Apparently they are because it's happening.
Well, no, and it is because yeah, the when I typed it in, on the Google search, like there was so many stories, but a lot of them were Florida, but still, like so many people are just fools. Fools for sure. This other one said a Florida man was arrested after he live streamed himself climbing a cellular tower in Hillsborough County. Like, why? But that's sadly, when I read this one, I was like, that's not the only one I've seen. Somebody else
Oh,
did a
yeah.
live stream when they were committing a crime. Like, why? You just gave everybody in the information to come and get you. Are you? I guess it's worth to them. It's worth, the views or whatever,
You're right.
just to get caught. I guess I don't know. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
do that.
I seen
But yeah.
I seen one shooting out the water tank, putting a hole in a big water tank. And then they went take a picture of it and put it on our Facebook page. Like, why, people?
Like, if you're gonna do it, then do it, but don't, get yourself in trouble for it.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
But
April Fools. Who's a fool?
lots of fools, for sure. But yeah, the rest of that story, it just said that he, the authorities were there for him when he climbed back down, obviously. And the arresting deputy said, wow, you really made it all the way to the top? And the suspect was like, yeah, I did. And the deputy was surprised that he actually got up all the way up there. But to stream it is just
Yeah.
Wild. Anything for streams, I guess. I'm not going to do that, but
All
that is
right.
too funny.
The April Fool's protester. A man tried to climb and his involvement in a criminal act was April Fool's joke, but law enforcement did not find the defenses credible and accounted for with charges. I don't know what that was about. Sorry, guys. I just wasted your 7
Yeah,
seconds of your
thanks.
life.
I mean, you should have read your story before you decided to have it. I didn't know I had to proofread for you. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to. Yeah, this is not things that people should be going out doing, right?
yeah, obviously.
We don't condone this kind of activity, y'all.
No, like harmful, harmless jokes, at home, duct tape, that kind of stuff, sure. But yeah,
Well,
nothing like actually
yeah,
committing a crime.
yeah. Just be careful. Be careful out there, because people are kind of can get very upset that.
Oh, well, yeah, yeah, I wouldn't be doing a prank even in my own home on somebody that's, has a reactive,
Right.
definitely not. I would just avoid that altogether.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, April Fool's is not really a holiday that we celebrate really at all. It's
Yeah, I
just
mean, neither.
another day, to be honest.
You know what? And I did want to bring it up. So April Fools. You just said it's not really a holiday or a day that y'all celebrate. Do y'all really celebrate like St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I usually do like corned beef and cabbage, and like I make that.
Okay.
I mean, and then we'll do like the the drink, the Guinness and the other beer to make the black and tan drink. So we'll get that, or sometimes Auntie Sarah and Uncle Pat, they would have like a party. So if we were able to go and over there, but yeah, otherwise the past several times just at home, I've made the corned beef and that cabbage and stuff because we would get it from a butcher that's pretty close, and they had like the perfect recipe for it and threw it all in the crock pot, and it was really good. So, I mean, I don't like go out and decorate my house like with St. Patrick's Day stuff all over the place. I just
Okay.
had like a little window sticker thing that Jackson likes to put up, like those little window things. But yeah, otherwise we don't really like full on decorate. We're not actually Irish, so
Right. Right. That's kind of that's where I was going.
we're not celebrating it to like the fullest or anything like that.
Right. What
But
about Cinco de Mayo?
I would like to see the river green, but that's another story. Cinco de Mayo, yeah, we celebrate it.
Yeah. I'm just curious. Yeah, I don't do
Yeah.
like April Fools. I don't do nothing for it. St. Patty, I don't do nothing for it. I'm just like, I'm just not a big person.
Yeah, like I said,
It's
we
not a
just,
holiday. It's just a day. That's what I was getting at.
yeah, yeah, we just literally, like I said, we just make that meal geared towards that day, but that's it. Otherwise, we're not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not dyeing my hair green for the day or something weird.
Or are you not?
No,
Okay.
I do wear green though. That's about it. Yeah,
So.
nothing crazy.
I just don't. It's not my thing.
But
But
yeah.
let's go. Well, cool. We'll continue on with April Fool's, right?
I mean, do you want to? Yeah, should we get an April Fool's cake?
If you want to. I mean, I don't care what kind of.
And then the inside be not cake. That'd be April Fool's.
Yeah, yeah. Great.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a holiday though that I and celebrate.
Nope.
But it's interesting to hear the pranks that people do. Because actually, I don't even know if people still really do pranks anymore. I don't really hear about them as much.
You know,
really.
yeah, I'm kind of there with you on that one. I don't think people do. It's like a lot of those traditions, like April Fools, and I mean, we can go on all kinds of different, right? Cinco de Mayo, St. Patty's, all these traditions, right? Or even like sitting down and having Sunday dinner with your family, like that kind of tradition. It's like all that's just like not even existed anymore.
Yeah, a lot of it definitely has changed for sure.
So, which is kind of sad. I really enjoyed having our Sunday family dinners.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
everybody just put your communicators away and let's just sit here and throw peas at each other.
Communicators. What are you, 90?
Okay. You never heard it call your communicator?
No.
Really? Oh my god.
No. I
What
mean,
the heck?
obviously, I know what that means, but that's not anything I've ever heard of.
It's not
I
a
mean,
phone.
oh, it's, I figured that's what you were talking about. Like,
Yes, it's not a
communicate.
phone because you can call, you can text, you can email, you can go on it, you can take pictures, you can GPS with the so it's not a phone. So you don't call it that, right? You call it a communicator because you can communicate with different stuff.
Okay, Grandpa.
Okay, Lisa. Go ahead with your fool stories.
I love you. Love
Love you
you.
too. You're the best.
You
Rock and
are.
roll. Rock and roll
No,
star.
I'm not a rock star. You
Yep.
are.
Right. So you
You
can
are.
no, you are.
Um, where did we go?
You are right
These were
there.
yours, actually.
This one
After.
right there is yours.
No, that was from you,
No,
actually.
I'll put it there for you.
Oh, you want me to read that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was taken into custody? Oh, no, no, that was the wrong part. Submit a full job application. That one? With accurate information. So somebody submit
Yeah.
a full job application with accurate information with a copy of their driver's license to a store. Go to go out to his car. He went out to his car and put on a half face medical mask, not even changes his clothes. He comes back in and robs the business at gunpoint. Wow. That's
I wanted you to
that.
read that because I'm like, how dumb. You're gonna go to a place and have a resume, fill out an application,
Yeah.
show them all your stuff, and then you're gonna turn around, go to your car, get your mask, and then go rob them. That same
And
place you just signed for an application with all your
right. So
information.
so it says, yeah, he came back in the store and robbed the business at gunpoint. Later, he was shocked when they found him at home just a few minutes later. Like, really? Why would you be shocked? Like, you went in to get a job just to get a scope, or try to pretend to get a job to get a scope of the area, I guess.
Having spent New Year's Eve 2017 drinking and driving in Florida, Michael Lester decided to call 911 and turn himself in. He told dispatcher that he had been driving drunk all night trying to get pulled over. He added that he was driving on the wrong side of the road. He had no idea where he was. His dispatcher urged him to pull over, so Lester decided to stop and find something to eat. He hung up on a dispatcher and parked his car in the middle of the road. Officers quickly tracked Lester down and gave him a sobriety test, which he permanently failed. He told the policeman that he had drunk 3 or 4 beers, swallowed meth, and
Oh,
only
Jesus.
slept 4 hours in the past 4 days. Lester was arrested and charged with driving under the influence, driving on the wrong side of the road, driving without wearing a seatbelt. What a fool.
What a
Let's
dummy.
let's go
Like,
ahead and break this story down.
let's
First of all,
call. Oh, go ahead. Let's call the
first
police. Let's call 911. Help.
yeah, I'm gonna go out back and mow my grass and drink beer or drink liquor or whatever. And then I'm gonna get in my car and I'm gonna drive down to the next town over. But on the way there, let me call dispatch and say, hey, I'm drunk. I can't find somewhere to stop to eat. Can you help me out?
Can you help me get some food? That is
OMG.
not.
OMG, right?
Why would you decide to call 911 for help? I mean, for food help. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting calls. This is
Mm,
not related, but
I
it
just
is related.
yeah.
I was seeing a on a TikTok somewhere. There's a little girl that's probably like, I don't know, 4 years old, maybe 5, somewhere in that age, and she called 911 because she wanted donuts, and her parents said
Oh
no,
yes, I did see that. I did see that. That was funny. I was like, no,
which
you're.
is
But I
hilarious.
think if I'm not mistaken, oh, you know what she was doing, and her mom. Yes, that's how it went. If I'm not, if it's the same one that we're talking about, her parents told her no that she couldn't have a donut until she finished her homework.
Oh, no, yeah, this was a littler girl,
Oh,
so
okay,
it
okay.
wasn't the same one. She
Yeah,
was,
this.
yeah, like maybe under 5, like she was little, little.
Okay, yes, it
So
was one like that.
she really didn't understand, it at all. That 911 is only for absolute emergencies, which I
Yep,
think is, that's
takes all
funny.
kinds.
It does.
It's all
But yeah,
kinds.
clearly she didn't know, but I could see a grown adult obviously calling because this person was calling because they wanted some food. Like 911, yes, how can I help you? Oh, you need some food recommendation? Sure, sir. What are you feeling?
Yeah,
Tacos?
come over here
Italian?
to 8260, 8260 911 Dispatch Road. That's where you need to go to get some food.
Yeah.
Matter of
Let
fact,
me
we'll
give
give you
you
food and
directions
a
to the police
cot.
station. Give you directions to the police station.
Yeah.
Oh, sir,
And I thought
turn
it was,
left.
and I thought it was funny that the name was Mike Lester
That is funny.
or
That is,
Michael. Yeah, I was like, what the heck? So that was kind
that's
of
very
funny.
similar. Oh
Yes,
my gosh. That's so silly.
there's some people out there, you know.
Could you imagine, though, being the 911 dispatcher? Like, I'm sure the stories that they have are crazy because, obviously some are real, but I'm sure there's a lot of like goofy ones, like, this. And, like, what do you say? Like, sir, you need to stop you driving your vehicle. And like to mess with them, I would want to be like, well, what are you feeling tonight? What kind of food are you feeling? Let me help you here.
Yeah, right. All right, here's another one. Cody Bragg. Cody Bragg was driving through a Walmart parking lot in Canton, Ohio in 2011. When he was spotted, when he spotted a purse in a shopping cart, he pulled his hood over his head and slowly rolled forward. Bragg reached his hand out of the car window and snatched the handbag. The owner grabbed her purse, and Bragg dragged her several feet before she let go. John Schumann had been watching Bragg and thought he looked suspicious. After Bragg stole the purse, Schumann decided to follow him. Schumann hopped in a snowplow and called 911 and chased Bragg for 30 minutes. Bragg eventually noticed that the snowplow driver was doing so. Bragg called 911 to report what was being followed. He was being followed. He told the dispatcher that he must be mistaken for the purse snatcher. Dispatcher told Bragg to go back to the parking lot where he was arrested and charged with robbery and theft. Bragg was sentenced to 9 years in prison.
Wow, special.
Yeah.
Special.
Yeah.
Very. These
So
people are so silly.
it takes all kinds.
It sure
Takes
does.
takes
I
all kinds.
mean,
Hey, are allergies bothering you already in this
no.
wonderful springtime? No.
It's not springtime here. Okay.
What are you at?
Well, today it's supposed to be warm, but it's of course anytime it's going to be, above 50, the wind has to be 15 to 20 miles per hour. So
Go
it
get a
never
kite.
feels like very warm at all.
Go
But
get a
it's,
kite.
huh?
Go get a kite.
Yeah, we'll lose it. It'll be in the farm, be in Tom's.
Tie it to your waist.
Oh, yeah, I won't fly, so pretty
No, you
pretty
might.
grounded. Yeah, it's
It's
the
72 here
warmest
today.
ever. Yeah, it's supposed to be, I think, in 60, but I don't know if we'll even make it there.
You can see the
It's,
green pollen floating in the air.
oh,
Yeah.
that's a disaster for my
Oh man.
nose.
Yeah, mine too. I'm kind of suffering right now, but not too bad.
Oh,
I'm
you
trying
don't
to.
sound like it. You sound just fine. You're not suffering. You're with me. You can't be suffering.
All right, go next one, Lisa.
Weren't you doing that one? Three teens were robbing a store with masks on. One of them. Oh yeah, you did that one already.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a rookie, so I guess this is a cop telling this story, I had to babysit the cells on New Year's Eve. This guy was wasted and asked me to come to the cell and says he'll give me information if I let him out. Then starts stumbling and falls face first into the prison toilet. And he says, "Ah, man, I think this will hurt tomorrow." Gets a fat lip. Oh, this was not even that funny. Gets a fat lip, and then blood is running out of his mouth. That's
Yeah.
disturbing. That was not funny. That was dumb. Why did you
Some
put
of
that
sorry
on
these
this
guys.
list?
Sorry, but some of these are like so dumb. I guess I should have read them more.
Yeah. Sorry, that was pretty lame. But
Yeah, I'm there with
anyway,
you. So it's okay. It's
it's
a
fine.
it's a okay.
So you're not
Fake
doing any
emergencies. Fake
pranks on
emergencies. Oh,
Kim?
no.
You better not do any to my sister.
Yeah.
Be
I was
nice to
gonna
her.
do one, but then you told me the other day not to do those kind of jokes. So I was like, okay. So
Yeah.
fake emergencies. Call 911 as a joke. Fake kidnapping and staggering an accident can land you with serious criminal charges. These pranks can tie up emergency services and cause panic, and law enforcement won't treat that lightly. So watch out what you do.
Well, yeah. That's
Okay.
why I feel like
Yeah.
some people take it too far.
Yep. And then here's another one. I've heard of people getting having charged and going to jail for this. Tampering with somebody else's food and drink.
Oh, yeah. You can get big jail time with that.
Yeah, that's like that's big stuff. So it doesn't matter if it's hot sauce in someone's coffee or switching sugar for salt. If it causes harm, it can be considered assault, even if no one gets hurt. Tampering with somebody's food without their knowledge can still be legally problematic. So the other
Yeah.
one
I mean,
is yeah.
you don't know what kind of reaction could
Well,
happen.
yeah,
So,
especially if somebody's like, diabetic or
or on
has
medication or
issues.
something.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I personally, like, if it was you that did that to me, right? I mean, I was not gonna hate you for it, or I'm gonna call the cops on you for it, but I would not treat it very lightly. It's like a couple things in my life that I don't like people messing with. First of all, don't touch my food and don't touch my drink.
Right. So, like, if I gave you salt for your coffee instead of sugar,
Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed.
yeah, I would be too, because that's coffee. Like, that's
Yeah,
gold.
yeah.
Yeah,
The other
no,
one,
yeah, I would never mess with people's food because that's
that's
wasteful
just wrong.
also.
Pretending to be someone else, impersonating a teacher, boss, police officer, or government official can cross into identity fraud or impersonation, both which are criminal offenses.
Yikes. Yeah, that would be, yeah, I'm not trying to be anybody else. Although somebody did try to hacked my Instagram account many years back. They took all my pictures and everything. It was a big thing.
I
Yeah,
didn't know about
it was a
that.
big deal. I had to send them my license and everything to say that it was really me and somebody else took my stuff. Because then they took pictures that I had kids in too. So I was like, this is mine. Or, yeah, it was this big disaster.
Oh
So yeah,
wow!
don't. I mean, I couldn't press any charges because I didn't know who actually did it. But
Right. So
yeah, don't
that's a
do that.
form of identity theft, which I've been a victim of.
Yeah,
Identity
I know
theft.
you have. Yeah, I remember. That's
So that's
crazy.
man, it's what you went through is identity theft type deal too. So pranks that involve property damage. That's egging a car, throwing paint on someone's door, vandalizing something as a joke, can be charged as criminal mischief or destruction of property. Destruction of property in the city of Nashville. is mandatory 29-day sentence.
Really?
Yes. So if you are anybody who has a career job, I'm sure your boss is not going to treat it lightly that you have to go away for 29 days.
No. For something silly,
So, yeah.
something that yeah, that'd be. It's other ways to take out your aggression, your anger,
Yes.
or jokes if you
Or
think it's
jokes, right. That's
trying
where I
to
was
make
going.
it a joke.
That's
But
where I was going with this. Trespassing. Sneaking into someone's home or office to set up a prank, even if you know the person, can result in criminal trespass charges if you didn't have permission to be there. So you come into my house and you fill up my closet full of balloons or something like that, right? And if I'm mad enough and not really like when you get so mad, sometimes you don't think straight, right? You
right. Oh
call
yeah,
you
definitely.
call the
Yeah.
cops and tell them, hey, they broke into my house and put these balloons in here, right? Well, guess what? You just screwed up their life because they broke into your house. And I don't know if it's just Nashville or the state, that's an 1129 sentence. So you have to do 11 days and 29 days. You have to, that's the least you can do.
Wow.
11 months and 29 days for breaking and entering. So you'd screw somebody really up. So,
Whoa.
be
Yeah.
mindful, people. I wouldn't really care about that as much as somebody breaking in my house and putting balloons in the closet or something, bathroom or filling up my kitchen cabinets with stuff.
Oh, you don't? Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I would think it's funny, but I'm like, yeah, you're going to clean this up, type deal. But
Like, what if I covered like your whole room and post-it note?
yeah, you'd be cleaning it up. I think it's funny. I would laugh for sure, but you'd be cleaning it. I wouldn't be. That or the next year when you come back, you'll be pulling post-it notes off. Yeah. So it's all good. It'd be like
No,
me.
no.
It'd be like me. You come in and visit me, right? And I take all your clothes out of your luggage,
In my
and
suitcase,
just put
yeah.
in your suitcase, and just put like towels or paper in there, and you go home and you open it, and there's just
That would be so mean. That
how
would be
about
so
that?
mean. That
We
would
did
be
that to a
so
guy
mean.
when I used to
You
travel a
did?
lot. Yeah, yeah, because we were going back to the same place, anyways.
Well, yeah.
So before we left, we pulled the guy's s- clothes out of his suitcase and then filled it up with like just junk to have some weight. And we were all going home for like the weekend or something. Well, plans got changed and he wasn't going back home,
Oh, jeez.
or he wasn't going back to the job rather. So he was going somewhere else, and yeah,
All his stuff was still there. Oh, poor
yeah.
guy.
So we had to pack all of his stuff. We all paid for it, chipped in together, and sent his stuff to him. But yeah,
That's wrong. See, like you like
April
to play
Fools.
jokes.
Yeah, we did. I mean, when you travel and you're young, and yeah,
Dumb.
a lot of things happen while we're traveling. That's for sure. So,
Well, yeah, I gotta pass the time somehow, so I can only imagine.
if you prank involves impersonating someone else, manipulating people into giving up sensitive information, even temporarily, it can be classified as fraud. Yeah.
Yikes.
So, kind of thinking that. There's a radio station, I can't remember what it's called, but they do like pranks like that. So, as long as it's good and everybody's having a good time and everybody's laughing, or everybody can laugh about it, then it's harmless. I'm kind of thinking about taking it too far and then somebody gets their butt hurt.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Pranks can only, yeah, like I said, know your audience that you're doing the prank on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a prank it wasn't even April Fool's. I don't even know why I did it, actually. But I remember those like window marker paints, like for the car windows? Well, I filled in all of Dave's windows while he was at work one time. He wasn't happy when he got back to his car. It came off, but yeah.
But
It was,
just because I know your husband, right, and how he is about his stuff, right, I would say,
yeah.
yeah, he probably got upset over that one.
Yeah, that was the first and last time I did a prank. So,
Yeah. No, and it's not saying that that's bad. He's
you
just
know, no, no, no.
he's
It
very
would
particular on the way he treats his stuff, which is really
no,
good.
and yeah, that was fine. I just thought it was funny. I think it was me and Jen maybe. Like it
Oh,
was many. It was forever
right, right,
ago. Like it
right,
was
right.
so long ago. But yeah, we thought it was funny. But
I'm the
yeah.
same way.
Well, you with your cars especially, like you
Yeah,
are a
yeah,
car fanatic person, so I would never ever do anything, even if I wanted to do a joke on you, a prank on you, I would never
right,
do anything with your cars.
right.
Like, definitely not.
Or there's a couple things. My cars,
My
right?
cars
So,
and food and drinks, clearly.
well, that well, a couple more to that, and my dog and my wife in my house.
So what does that leave?
Me,
Nothing.
me.
Well, just you, I
Yeah.
guess, but you can't be inside your house. So
No, no.
that,
I'm saying don't destroy or damage my home. Don't
yeah.
hurt don't hurt my wife or my dog. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
things in life that I will give up, and there's very a lot of things in my life that I'm very protective over, and those are some of the things that I'm protective over. I'm more protective
Mm.
over my home, my wife, and my dog. You know,
I was
mom.
gonna say you
Yeah,
left me out. That was
but
kind of
no, no.
rude.
I'm just saying it's just kind of some of those things that I just don't do. So,
Well, no, yeah, I agree 1,000% for sure.
yeah.
Your loved ones, you're gonna
So
protect.
when we go to the beach, I'm gonna go swimming, and we're gonna be in the ocean, and I'm gonna wear a shark hat. Go dun 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 right next to you. No,
No, no, let's not do that.
no. Why?
No,
Do we freak
because I
out?
know it's you. No, I know it would be
Yeah.
you.
It'd be now. I'll watch something that'll be like a real shark. Now you're like, oh, quit it, Oscar. Right?
Oh my God, could you imagine? That would be terrible. That'd be so terrible. That'd be awful.
What's that
That'd
saying?
ruin.
Colin Wolf, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the boy who cried wolf.
The
Yeah,
boy who cried wolf. Yeah. So it's kind of like, better watch what you're doing.
yeah. So yeah, don't do anything bad. A
No.
prank like that. Okay. Because that's yeah, that would be terrible if it was an actual shark. I didn't believe it.
Yep.
That would be so bad. No, thank you.
That.
I'm not going to the beach with you now. You've jinxed my beach.
Oh, come on
You
now.
jinxed it, so I'm not going anywhere with you ever again.
Oh, it's
I know it's
okay.
dramatic.
Yeah, that's a
Very
little bit dramatic.
dramatic. I
Yep.
know, it's okay.
So, what other April Fool's traditions are there? Do people like They don't like have like barbecues like that. It's like it's not even like
No, yeah, there's
it's
no
more like a
like, it's
daylight.
just the prank, like doing the joke
Yeah,
kind of
it's kind of
thing
more like
is all that
a
I've
work
known
prank
about.
thing, right? Like a work prank. That's usually when it happens. Like at work prank or at
Yeah.
schools and stuff like that. It's not
But yeah,
like I
even
said,
then, I don't ever remember like the pranks being at school. Like, I don't
I do.
remember like the teachers ever doing like any pranks like on the kids or like in for the class or at any of my jobs. There was never like any kind of pranks. Like, I mean, I guess in a nursing home, maybe there's, I mean, every day was a new day, so like there was pranks. Like just being there was a bunch of fools. So it's not like it was patients and workers. We were all fools.
Sometimes you just, like you said, it's a big one of who you're around with, right? You
Hmm,
could be
yeah.
around like a bunch of just fools, happy go lucky, like, having a good time. But then you
Hmm.
could be around like the professor grades that are always so serious. Now he just sitting
No,
down there and make sure you hold your post-it posted correctly, sir.
no, thank
Great.
you. If I had a job like that, that'd be awful. All
Oh, I
my
couldn't do
jobs
it.
has always have been like some sort of fun, even though like in the nursing home rehab place, obviously it's serious, taking care of people's lives and stuff, but we still
Right.
made it fun where we could.
You have to,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
I don't think you need.
and those old people, they're funny too.
Oh my
They
God.
they say whatever they want. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, we never did. But yeah, back to like the pranks in the workplace, we've never did that kind of thing. We just we just worked. It's just another day. Same with what?
Nah. I was gonna do a joke, but it just popped in my head, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing it right now. I can't. It's too. Yeah, it's
Okay.
too much.
Well,
Yeah. So
probably a bit too much, I'm sure.
it's a
So
bit too
anyway,
much. So if I give you a straw, will you suck the fun? Never mind. I just read the rest of it. Might go. Never mind. So, April Fools is obviously a day that came as a very historical time because of the calendars they used back in the day. And people were like, well, like Lisa read this, kind of revamping on what we talked about earlier today.
yeah.
So people were like, oh, they must be, fools because they're not using the same calendar as we are.
Correct. I
Such.
mean, yeah, that's the version of it said that there was a lot of different versions on why it started, but that was one of them.
Yeah, that's kind of
So,
one of the ones. That's what I read too. So, which is really interesting that we all used different calendars, and I guess because there was less, how would you say, less ways to travel such long distances back then, right?
yeah.
And
And there was no
so,
telephone, so it's not like you could even call and be like, "Oh, hey, this month we're doing this calendar," or
right,
to give out any information.
right,
Just word of mouth by, many days. You're taking your horse and buggy or your camel or whatever. By the time you get there to your location, it's already been a week or whatever. So the information is different, which is
yeah.
wild.
Hey,
I don't think I could live
do you
during that
think
time.
marriage licenses should be like fishing licenses or like a
You can just
driver's
renew
license?
them.
Yeah. So when they expire, you have to renew it.
Ah, Lord, Lord, Oscar. Don't
What?
dig yourself a grave. Don't dig yourself a grave.
I'm just asking.
I have seen that though. There was a TikTok trend that I don't know how these people don't know. So these were fools in a way. There was these different wives that were telling their husband, "Oh my God, I forgot to resubmit our marriage license. It's going to expire." And they kept telling them that it, like their husbands, that it was going to expire. And he's like, "What do you mean it's going to expire? So that means that we don't have to be married?" And some of the answers were like they were excited, and some were like, "Oh no, we can't let it expire. How do we change? How do we renew it?" Like, you people can't be that dumb. Do you really think that?
So our Theo Victor, when we were in San Antonio, I went one evening to go see him, hang out with them. And I think it was like the day you guys left. Anyways, I was talking to Theo Victor, and he said that Tia Lu always wanted to go to France for their 20th year anniversary or 50th year anniversary. So
Okay.
when they first got married, it's like, where do you want to go for your honeymoon? He goes, because I want to go to France for a honeymoon, or I want to go there, right? So he's like, oh, okay, cool. He goes, how about I just go ahead and send you there, and I'll come and get you in 50 years instead of waiting for a 50-year anniversary.
God, he's rough. He just says he's funny though.
Oh my
He's a
God!
funny guy.
When it was like that moment, you had to be there for him to say it. I about died laughing. I'm like, oh my God! And then
I'll
he's
send you
obviously
there. Go pick you up in 50. I could just hear him. I hear him saying it.
right, but he says a lot of his jokes in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
So the meanings are a little bit different too. So
Well,
it's
yeah, and like the way he tells his jokes are,
very
it sounds
serious,
funny. But
right?
it sounds funny.
Right. It is funny, right? But
But
sometimes
he's
it's
not like
so straight
you
faced.
know that he's not being real. Like
Right. Right. Right.
you could tell, like but yeah, it's funny. He's,
He would be a good April Fool's guy if he knew it, I
yeah.
guess. I don't know if they do that.
Yeah, I'd ask Mom if they did April Fools in Mexico. I don't think so.
Do. Okay.
I feel like maybe not. As I said, it's not like a. I mean, it's a well-known holiday, but it's not like people take off and enjoy it.
Right.
I don't know.
All right. So I just asked the good old Google scientist here.
Oh,
Yep.
so
Yes, Mexico has dedicated day for tricks and pranks similar to April Fool's Day, but it is not celebrated on April 1st. Instead, it takes place on December 28th and is known as the Dia de los Santos Inocentes, the Day of the Holy Innocents.
that's strange.
So there's
Okay
your
then.
bada
Yeah, she
bing, bada
probably
boom.
didn't celebrate it. I'm assuming then.
The pranks, they are typically harmless pranks between friends and family, such as switching salt for sugar, changing times on the clocks, or
Oh
putting
my God, that would make me nuts.
what, changing the times.
Yeah.
So I was let me tell you this story. This is it could be an April Fool's. So I was gonna go out. It was me and this girl back in the day when I was dating, and after I got divorced, and her kids needed to be in bed by like 10 o'clock, right? But we wanted to leave like at 8 o'clock or something like that, or
Earlier.
7, right? So actually changed the time earlier, and the nanny was, the babysitter was actually, it's like, oh, look, they're going to stay with you. And then we left. So that night, them kids got extra sleep.
Oh, I have no shame in that game. The winter it gets darker once in the winter time, fall,
Right.
winter, once the daylight changes. I use that to my advantage. I said, oh my gosh, look at outside. Jackson's like, oh, it's already dark out. I'm staying up late. I'm like, oh my gosh, you are so lucky you got to stay up late. All right, well, let's go. Let's go get ready for bed. Okay, I stayed up late. I should probably go to bed now. I'm like,
Yeah,
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 you
yeah.
do that. I'm like,
Poor
but
little
now,
guy.
well, he had a little extra. It's all right.
It's
Like you
all good.
said, it's fine. It's not harmful. They're good. But now that the sun is going to be coming up or staying out later,
Right.
that won't work for me anymore. But little joke on him. He won't know
Well,
until he
thank
actually
you.
tells time.
Right. So he's like, okay, thank you, Mama.
Yeah.
All right. With all that being said, thank you all for watching, listening to Two Voices, One Life podcast. I want
Yeah.
everybody to spread love and spread kindness and smile more. God bless y'all.
Everybody, follow, subscribe, like things, repost. We love the feedback if you have some. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. See you next week.
See ya, guys.
Thank you guys for always supporting our show. Please subscribe and review on Apple Podcasts. Follow and rate on Spotify or subscribe on YouTube. Two Voices, One Life Podcast. That's the number 2 Voices, One Life Podcast. Don't forget to follow us on our Instagram and TikTok. That's 2V1 Life Podcast. Also, our Facebook, Two Voices, One Life Podcast. We hope you guys have a great week and catch the new episode next Wednesday. Bye.